Starseed from Gaia, your body is being changed at the level of your cells right now. I am Oilia, messenger of the Galactic Federation of Light, and I bring you a direct message from the Arcturian Council during this moment of your body's awakening. The physical feelings you've been having, the tiredness, the stronger sensitivity, the unexplained energy changes, these are not random. Your human body is being improved to hold higher consciousness. Every pain, every sleepless night, every moment your body felt strange to you has been getting you ready for this cosmic information. By the end of this message, you'll understand exactly how to work with your body during this divine rewiring process. But here's the first truth. Your physical body was always designed to be a channel for galactic energy. And that activation is happening now. This isn't just content. It's a code. Your soul called this message into your life because you're ready to remember what your body is truly capable of. The discomfort was training. The sensitivity was preparation. The transformation is here. Like this message to signal to your star family, I'm ready for full activation. Subscribe if your body upgrade is happening and you're aligning with your cosmic plan. Comment activated if you feel your body transforming and you're ready to embrace your multidimensional nature. This message came into your awareness for one reason. Your mission requires a body that can hold higher dimensional light. You are not here by accident. Most people feel the gentle ache of wanting more, a quiet longing they can't quite name, a distant whisper from a deeper place. This isn't just an earthly desire for material things or temporary achievements. It is a deep echo of cosmic homesickness, a longing for spiritual wholeness that shakes at the center of their being. But for those on the galactic path, for souls who have traveled across star systems and made ancient agreements to serve during this important time, this ache is not just a desire for purpose. It is a powerful, undeniable call coming from the deepest parts of your being, echoing across lifetimes and galaxies, seeking remembrance of a mission so big it's beyond understanding, a sacred task written into your very soul. It isn't that you've lost yourself in the maze of earthly life. It's that you've only just begun to wake up to the amazing truth that you, right now, are going through a divine recoding, a magnificent energy change, a transformation written into your very cells long before you took your first breath on Earth. This isn't just an upgrade. It's a complete replacement of old limiting programs, replacing them with the clean, perfect code of your higher self, preparing you to work at an entirely new energy level. You are like a sleeping seed pre-programmed for magnificent bloom, sensing the warmth of a new sun and beginning the hard yet glorious process of breaking through the soil to reach the light. Your internal navigation system, once hidden by the thick fog of collective consciousness, is now recalibrating, pointing you directly towards your true north, towards the star origin point of your vast and brilliant soul. You are an awakening giant stirring from a deep sleep, and the shaking you feel is just the first stretches of your huge, magnificent awakening. But why does this deep awakening often feel so heavy? Why do you carry such widespread tiredness and constant resistance, as if walking through invisible quicksand, each step requiring superhuman effort? This isn't a sign of failure, nor is it a cosmic punishment or a wrong turn from your destiny. It is, in fact, by exact divine design. Imagine your deepest energy plan, your original soul signature, as a magnificent tapestry woven with threads of pure light and stardust, now being carefully unfurled and examined after ages of sleep within the limits of dense physical form as your cellular plan begins to powerfully connect with the speeding up. Multidimensional frequencies now streaming onto this planet, frequencies coming from the galactic central sun and beyond. A sacred alchemical light weaves its way through the hidden corridors of your DNA. This light doesn't just brush gently against the surface. It deeply goes through, dissolving thick, built-up layers of density that have been clinging to your being. This density isn't just physical, showing up as aches, pains, or chronic illnesses. It includes the heavy leftover of generational trauma, inherited family patterns of fear and limitation, sneaky societal conditioning that programmed you to dim your light, and even karmic imprints from past experiences echoing through the history of your soul's journey. These are beliefs and energies that were never truly yours in the first place. Yet you carried them, sometimes for thousands of years, with the crushing weight of granite boulders strapped to your spirit. This deep recalibration is not a subtle whisper in the wind. It's a powerful inner revolution, a huge shift that echoes through every atom of your being. It stirs every unhealed memory, every unspoken sadness, every lingering shadow, and every fragment of soul forgetting held within your wide energy field, bringing them constantly to the surface to be seen, acknowledged, processed, and finally released. It is like a magnificent cosmic renovation of an ancient cathedral where old, weakened foundations are being strengthened with crystalline energy. Priceless ancient paintings are being carefully restored to their original brightness, and new powerful light sources are being installed, causing temporary dust, debris, and unsettling shaking as the magnificent, awe-inspiring building of your true bright self is revealed. You are not just upgrading. You are being completely rewired from the ground up, shedding the old operating system of limitation and installing the advanced, crystalline software of your divine potential. You may have often wondered why your awakening felt less like a gentle becoming and more like a wild, sometimes violent unraveling. Why moments of deep confusion, weakening physical symptoms like constant aches, mysterious pains, or overwhelming soul-deep tiredness, or overpowering emotional waves pulse through you in constant, seemingly endless waves threatening to tip over your sense of self. The truth, when fully understood, is both deep and totally freeing. You are not breaking. You are being carefully, divinely remade, recalibrated to a frequency that aligns with your highest cosmic plan. The density you experienced, the deep moments of internal pain, the feeling of being totally lost in a vast, empty void of not knowing. These were not random punishments, cosmic wrong turns, or signs of your unworthiness. On the contrary, they were carefully written initiations, exactly timed into your soul's complex journey. Created with infinite cosmic wisdom, an endless love to prepare your entire energy and physical system to bear the huge voltage of your true, unfiltered bright light. Consider the sacred comparison of the chrysalis, a stage of seeming breaking apart where the caterpillar appears to be breaking into a formless soup. Yet within its very breaking apart, a magnificent butterfly is forming, regenerating every cell for an entirely new way of being. You didn't come here to bypass this world's limitations, to float above its challenges in a state of effortless, detached happiness. No, your purpose was far bigger, more courageous, and infinitely more impactful. To change these limitations from within, to allow your entire energy body to learn, to remember, to integrate, and to come out with entirely new, elevated codes of existence that make you unrecognizably bright, powerfully shining and gloriously authentic. Every tear shed in solitude, every moment of frustration endured with determination, every dark night of the soul traveled was a sacred crucible, a forging fire, strengthening your determination and toughness where there was once only weakness, carefully preparing you for the deep energy abilities and responsibilities you are now being asked to embody. You are like a raw diamond going through huge, unimaginable pressure within the Earth's core, a process of intense cleaning and squeezing to achieve its ultimate many-sided brilliance, shedding the rough, cloudy outer layers to reveal the beautiful blinding light within. Your suffering was not in vain. It was the sacred fuel that ignited your alchemical transformation. Imagine for a moment that your life has always been a delicate yet incredibly strong sculpture, not just shaped by the crude, blunt tools of suffering alone, but by the exact loving and intelligent instruments of sacred recalibration used by unseen master sculptors of the cosmos. Every setback you met, every moment that felt like hitting a solid wall, every path that seemed to close suddenly was actually a finely tuned signal, a cosmic beacon, a guiding star, carefully directing you deeper within the sacred rooms of your own being. Every repeating pattern you experienced, whether of returning challenge, deep thinking, or intense emotional release, was a synchronizing force, preparing you phase by phase for the important occasion when galactic frequencies would finally come together and unlock the deepest, most important layers of your hidden pre-planned assignment. The light now arriving on Earth, and more importantly, the light now awakening and getting stronger within you, isn't just an external airy phenomenon. It is an intelligent, conscious, and aware force rearranging your very molecular structure, upgrading your cellular matrix, and reordering your DNA. It's like a grand cosmic symphony with a master conductor at the helm, exactly tuning every cell, every atom, every vibrating electron in your body to a harmonic vibration that perfectly matches your soul's original clean sound, the unique energy signature that is entirely and only yours. This resonant frequency will exactly call in your next phase of faster evolution, pulling to you the experiences, the resources, and crucially connecting you effortlessly to others who carry matching pieces of the same complex star plan, forming not just a group, but a powerful working together group, a unified field of co-creators ready to bring forth a new era of consciousness. This light is an intelligent download, an activation code for your next level of existence. This deep transformation, this deep energy alchemy within you is not happening by chance. Nor is it a random, chaotic series of events. You are being carefully readied, fine-tuned, cleaned, and prepared to step fully, consciously, and powerfully into an important galactic assignment, a mission of cosmic importance that only your specific energy signature, written within your highest design and held within your divine plan, can fulfill. And here lies one of the deep contradictions of your journey, a truth often hidden by the human ego's desire for ease and comfort. The very density you struggled against, the heavy layers of old patterning you felt burdened by, the seeming obstacles that threatened to overwhelm you and dim your light, these were and always will be the sacred gatekeepers for your ultimate rising. They weren't designed to stop you, to block your progress, or to show your unworthiness. Rather, they were complexly designed to strengthen you, to purify your vessel of all lower vibrations, and to make sure you have the unwavering strength, the deep wisdom, and the crystalline clarity needed to carry out your divine order upon this planet. Each challenge overcome was a carefully placed stepping stone. Each moment of purification, a deep initiation into a higher level of being, preparing you to hold and transmit greater amounts of light and love than you could ever have imagined in your wildest dreams. You are becoming a living channel, a stable anchor for the highest frequencies, able to light up the path for others. Many feel this deep resonant call within their soul, a deep stirring, an insistent hum from within, pushing them towards a greater purpose. Yet sadly, far fewer understand how to follow the cosmic directions, how to travel the unseen paths that lead directly to their highest destiny and deepest fulfillment. This is not a journey for those who give up easily, but it is one for the truly brave, for those whose souls remember ancient truths. If your soul is vibrating with a deeper knowing, a stirring of ancient remembrance, if you feel the insistent pull of a destiny far bigger than your current earthly experience, then the hidden Arcturian keys of awakening reveals sacred teachings held in silence, protected by cosmic wisdom keepers for thousands of years, waiting for this exact moment of humanity's readiness. These are not just thinking concepts to be mentally grasped. These are living frequencies pulsing with intelligent light, filled with the powerful energy of cosmic truth, designed for deep healing on all levels of your being, huge spiritual expansion that goes beyond all previous limitations, and conscious rising into your authentic multidimensional self. These keys are energy activations, unlocking sleeping rooms of wisdom within your DNA, starting your hidden starseed abilities, and guiding you with exact accuracy towards the full living out of your divine potential. They offer a real roadmap through the phases of awakening, lighting up the often confusing landscape of spiritual growth and giving practical yet deeply mysterious tools to blend these deep shifts. The link to this ancient wisdom, to these powerful keys, is waiting in the first comment below. But understand this: opportunity, like all moments of divine timing and sacred alignment, won't stay there forever. This is an invitation, a cosmic summons for those who are truly ready to unlock the next chapter of their galactic journey. This sacred transformation, this divine recoding of your being, unfolds not randomly but in distinct yet complexly connected energy phases, each building upon the last with deep grace, exactness, and an unwavering promise to your highest evolution. In this foundational and deeply personal phase, you begin to sense a deep resonant pulse within your very core, a humming, vibrating energy that feels deeply familiar, yet entirely new to your conscious awareness. This is not the familiar hum of earthly worry or the hurried surface beat of modern life. It is the unmistakable vibration of soul memory, a deep echo from timeless places, a heavenly frequency your soul has always known. Your entire energy field, like a sleeping cosmic antenna that has been slowly powered on, stirs with an undeniable recognition of experiences, memories, and truths that stretch far beyond your current life on Earth, carved permanently into the very atoms that make up your being. You might find yourself drawn with an unexplainable magnetic pull to look at starry nights, feeling an overwhelming yet beautiful longing, a deep sense of belonging to those distant star groups, or suddenly captivated by symbols and stories of ancient civilizations, mysterious secrets, or extraterrestrial origins, as if remembering a long-forgotten language. You are being carefully tuned like a sophisticated cosmic receiver to hear a frequency that most others cannot yet detect. To see the invisible structure, the grand complex design, the divine organization that is guiding you directly home, back to the purest essence of your origin. This first recognition is often subtle, a faint whisper at first, then a gentle hum, slowly strengthening into a powerful, undeniable chorus, calling you to remember your true galactic heritage and the vastness of your being. It's like hearing a forgotten melody from a distant star, a symphony that instantly vibrates with a deep, unexplainable joy and sense of recognition within your soul, confirming that you are indeed a child of the cosmos. As your cellular plan begins its radical rewrite under the constant yet kind flood of higher frequencies, dense clashing energies that have built up over lifetimes, energies of fear, doubt, guilt, resentment, and limitation, begin their unstoppable journey to the surface of your conscious awareness. This can show up as unexpected waves of sadness that seem to have no immediate or obvious cause, deep and unexplainable tiredness that no amount of earthly rest can cure, sudden bursts of intense frustration or anger that feel too big for their trigger, or even deep-seated fears and worries that rise unexpectedly from the unconscious depths, demanding to be acknowledged. Understand this critical and totally freeing truth. This is not going backward, a sign that you are falling backwards. It is deep revelation, an alchemical detox. What surfaces is exactly what is ready to leave your system forever, what no longer serves your highest energy frequency. Each tear shed, each moment of acknowledged anger, each wave of tiredness that you bravely allow to pass through you without fighting back, creates vast energy spaciousness, a sacred empty space within your being. This newfound void is not empty or lifeless. It is a sacred room carefully prepared to make plenty of room for the incoming multidimensional light to write your cells with new freeing instructions, empowering you with a lighter, more expanded ability for joy, clarity, and unconditional love. You are like a magnificent ancient ship, a deep-sea vessel being carefully cleaned of centuries of silt, debris, and built-up rust, preparing to sail on vast, clean oceans of pure light, unburdened and free. This purification is challenging, but it is the necessary crucible through which your true brightness comes out. As the old limiting and restricting templates of your being dissolve and break apart, often leaving you feeling raw and exposed, a magnificent new structure begins to carefully take shape within your energy anatomy. A crystalline grid of pure light and intelligent consciousness. This complex inner grid hums with a noticeable, vibrant light, pulsing with life force, stabilizing your entire inner field and creating an unshakable core of stillness and power, an internal fortress of peace. You begin to notice consistent moments of deep clarity, where the constant fog of confusion that once troubled your mind disappears effortlessly, revealing clean inner landscapes. Intuitive surges become more frequent, more exact, and more reliable, guiding you with perfect accuracy in your daily life and in your broader spiritual journey. Prophetic dreams offer vivid, powerful glimpses into future possibilities, hidden truths, or ancient memories. And perhaps most freeing of all, you witness the subtle yet consistent dissolving of old, deeply stuck patterns of self-sabotage, chronic putting things off, and sneaky self-doubt as their energy roots are cut by the new crystalline light. This newly formed crystalline grid anchors you firmly to an unwavering clarity, providing an inner compass and steadiness that remains undisturbed even in the middle of outer chaos and worldly trouble. You become a living example of bright toughness, a living crystal broadcasting pure intention, clarity, and divine truth into the collective field. Your inner landscape becomes a sanctuary that cannot be harmed by external storms. In this exciting and deeply empowering phase, you begin to effortlessly access wisdom and deep insights as if from nowhere, as if an inner library of cosmic knowledge has suddenly been unlocked. These show up as sudden deep downloads of information that arrive fully formed in your consciousness, unexpected revelations that break down old ways of thinking and limiting beliefs with astonishing speed, and a huge increase in meaningful coincidences that confirm your path and reassure you of divine guidance. You remember deep within your bones how to smoothly merge your earthly human experiences, your daily life, your relationships, your career, your challenges, your joys, with direct, unfiltered guidance streaming effortlessly from higher timelines and expanded states of consciousness. You begin operating not from a reactive place of fear, separation, or selfish impulse, but from a deep-lived understanding of unity, connectedness, and independent wisdom. It's like tapping into a vast universal cosmic library where the answer to every question, the solution to every problem is readily available, not through hard intellectual study or external searching, but through direct intuitive knowing and inner understanding. You become a living bridge between worlds, consciously weaving together the practical wisdom of the seen and the airy, timeless wisdom of the unseen, effortlessly translating higher guidance into real, purposeful action in your earthly reality. Your mind expands to include the galactic, while your feet remain firmly planted on Earth. Your recalibrated vibration, now a clear, resonant, and consistent frequency, begins to pull new opportunities, deep soul connections, and divine missions directly into your orbit with an effortless grace that often feels miraculous. Reality itself, a changeable reflection of your inner state, responds to the harmonic sound you now give off, mirroring your internal transformation, with external showings that are perfectly aligned with your highest good and divine plan. You no longer need to strive, force, or push against the current. You simply become a magnet, effortlessly attracting exactly what aligns with your higher coding, your refined energy signature and your soul's deepest desires, doors that never seemed to open before, paths that once appeared entirely hidden, simply swing wide with an elegant ease, presenting themselves as clear, inviting pathways for your next steps. The universe begins to confirm through real experiences, undeniable coincidences, and deep moments of recognition what your soul already knows to be absolutely true. You are ready. You are aligned, and you are being called powerfully forward to live out your next grand phase of existence, not through struggle, but through resonance. Your frequency becomes a powerful beacon, attracting your true soul tribe, your divine teammates, and your perfect, divinely arranged path with effortless grace. This is the universe responding to your newly broadcast song. In this powerful and expansive stage, you are given specific directions, exact missions, and divine partnerships that only your unique frequency, your specific energy signature, your particular blend of gifts and experiences can activate and bring to completion. This might show up as an urgent, undeniable calling to start a new project that serves everyone, to build a specific type of community, to engage in a particular healing method that awakens others, to send a vital, time-sensitive message to the collective consciousness, or even a sudden, undeniable urge to move to a specific geographic area that holds a key to your next crucial step in your mission. You begin to serve consciously and powerfully as a beacon of light, a living transmitter, radiating and sending out the very same encoded light and wisdom that once recoded you, now amplified 1,000 times. Your presence itself becomes a silent yet powerful catalyst for transformation, inspiring and awakening others simply by virtue of your lived frequency, your unwavering truth, and your bright authenticity. This is where your personal purpose moves beyond the realm of the just personal and expands into the planetary and galactic, impacting the grand tapestry of creation. Finally, you reach a state of deep, unwavering knowing, where you realize you are not just waiting for a future event, a grand rising moment, or a distant destination to arrive. Instead, you are actively, consciously living out the timeline of your galactic destiny right here, right now, in every breath you take, every choice you make, and every interaction you have. Challenges and seeming obstacles may still come up, for they are a natural and valuable part of the earthly experience, designed for growth. But you meet them not from a place of fear, reaction, or limiting belief, but as the recalibrated self, operating from a place of deep remembrance, natural wisdom, and independent power. You walk through life with the unshakable knowing that you are a multidimensional being, fully integrated, fully present in your human vessel, and fully aligned with your highest purpose, living your galactic assignment on Earth. This is not just a thinking concept or a spiritual hope. It is a lived, embodied reality, a proof of your courageous journey and your unwavering commitment to your soul's evolution. You become a living out of the divine on Earth, a bridge between heaven and earth, radiating your truth with every fiber of your being. Here is the deep truth that the veils of forgetfulness and illusion always tried to hide from you, whispering doubts and insecurities into your open mind. You are not broken. You are not delayed in your journey, and you are certainly not lost in this complex, sometimes overwhelming process. On the contrary, you are being divinely recoded, re-engineered at a soul level with huge exactness and endless love for active and important participation in humanity's greatest vibrational leap forward, a quantum shift in consciousness that will redefine existence on this planet. The density you experienced, far from being a problem or a sign of your unworthiness, didn't delay you. It carefully started you, purifying and refining your energy field with huge exactness, so that your very presence, your unique energy frequency, would not only recalibrate your own life into greater alignment, but also lift and refine the collective harmonic of this entire planet, helping in the grand symphony of global awakening. Your cellular plan is not just shifting for your personal peace, your individual comfort, or your solo rising into higher places. It is going through this magnificent transformation to prepare you to transmit powerful life-changing frequencies that will quite literally change the very direction of consciousness here on Earth, opening new pathways for peace, unity, and enlightened co-creation. Each challenge you faced, each moment of deep isolation, each wave of uncertainty or self-doubt was not random or accidental. It was divinely written within your journey to call forth your deepest toughness, to activate your hidden gifts, to sharpen your intuition, and to synchronize your awakening with countless others who are also going through this same magnificent transformation across the globe, forming a powerful connected network of light. You are not missing your galactic mission. You are, in fact, right on schedule, perfectly aligned and exactly where you need to be, arriving as the encoded self, a bright being able to fully receive, contain, and transmit the sacred, multidimensional light that will define this next amazing era for humanity. You are an essential piece of a grand cosmic mosaic, and your activated presence lights up the entire picture. If you do nothing else tonight in this sacred pause, as the energies of this transmission blend into your being, let yourself feel this deep, undeniable truth deep within your bones, in the core of your existence. You did not lose time. You honored divine timing with perfect grace and surrendered trust, traveling the unseen currents with courage and faith. You arrived in perfect energy harmony, anchoring powerful new codes into the planetary grid and radiating a new elevated field for all living beings on Earth to feel, to align with, and to be deeply uplifted by. Your very being is a gift, a transmission of light for everyone. If you want to strengthen this new bright coding as you prepare for sleep and allow your subconscious to blend these deep truths, find a moment of stillness and say aloud with deep intention and heartfelt resonance, I allow my cellular plan to remember. I harmonize with the sacred light. My galactic assignment awakens now. Allow these words to ripple through every cell, activating the sleeping wisdom within. Before you scroll, take a moment to be part of what's forming here. Drop one intention in the comments, something real, something from your heart. Then respond to someone else's with encouragement or energy. This isn't content, it's collective alignment. Energy multiplies when intention connects. If something in this message resonated, don't keep it to yourself. Someone in your circle is waiting for this exact activation. Share it. And if you felt a soul nudge, subscribe. Stay in the flow. You're not just watching. You're expanding. This is your space, and we're just getting started. If this transmission spoke to you, don't just walk away from it. Respond to it. Help carry this message further. Leave a super thanks. Every act of support helps this transmission find the next starseed who needs it.